Eric is an international student from China. His friends are very curious about his country and culture. Therefore, he wants to create a video about the most important festival in China, Chinese New Year. He chooses an application called Camtasia to create an introductory video for his friends. After Eric opens the application, he takes a quick tour of the functional area of Camtasia Studio. First, he looks at the left side of the window, the area displaying all tools that he will use. There are many items, such as Media Bin, Library, which stores all available resources including audio, video, and animation clips. More tools are listed on the left bar, including annotations, transitions, behaviors, cursor effects, and voice narration. Then he looks at the most obvious portion in the window, which is right side of the screen. He will use this area to have preview of the editing content. Speaking of editing, Eric notices at the bottom portion of the window is the timeline of video editing. Also, this is where he can manage the order of all materials, including audio, video, and etc. At the top of Camtasia window, he notices a function called Camtasia Recorder. He can use it to capture all movements on the screen, and it might be useful when he wants to make record of this video development as a general idea of the new interface of the Camtasia Studio. Now he starts to create the introductory video. He firstly imports recorded videos of himself introducing the festival and prepare the PowerPoints into the media center of Camtasia, so he can use them to create video in the application. He then drags the first recorded video and the first slide into the timeline. He adjusts the length of the video and displaying time of the slide, so both video and slide can show up and disappear at the same time. After that, he repeats this step several times to import all videos and slides into the timeline. He adjusts the length of all videos and displaying times of slides to make sure each slide and associated video would be aligned properly so that they will show up and disappear at the same time. He takes a quick review of his editing. He thinks it will help the audience to follow his words in the introduction page by giving some highlight. He then uses some red lines in the first slide to emphasize while he is speaking. He notices a toolbar right above the timeline, which allows him to cut, copy, paste, and split the video. So he uses this tool to cut and split some parts of each video to make them connect smoothly. After doing that, he adds some animation and highlights in between each video and slide. As expected, different background music and animation makes the video sound and flow better, and more importantly, it is more interesting to watch. When he finishes all the editing, he clicks on the green share button on the right upper corner of the window and selects the local file. Then a new window pops up, and he chooses to save this video as MP4 file. He names the file as Chinese New Year and saves it on his desktop. After his friends watches the video, they are impressed by the traditional Chinese festival. They are also attracted by the way that Eric uses the video to provide knowledge on Chinese culture. Eric is really excited from the positive feedback he received, and he is also motivated to look up more information online to reinforce his video editing skill using Camtasia. So he will keep looking for useful YouTube videos and apply on his editing.